Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Vault Hunters. Today we are going to be pushing to level 200. We also got the raffle box, so let's plop that on down, and let's see what we got in it. We got our trophy. We also got a artifact, which I can't remember the name of. There we go. And let's see, we also got another crystal, triple copias, double rushed, and a locked. Ooh, that's 20 minutes down. That's not going to be doable, I don't think. We got one of the relic boosters. We also got a bunch of armor. I'm going to actually leave in the box for right now, because once we hit 160, oh no, 175 is the next roll, huh? Never mind. You know what? Let's just take all that out. We'll roll it right now as well. And then we got 2 choice flasks, which rolled into Ghost Walk and Execute. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so with the artifact, let's roll that and see if we get a duplicate. And that is a new one. We don't have that one yet. That is a portal, it looks like. It is indeed. Nice. All right. Oh, I can't open it now that that's there. Okay, so that's another one added into our artifact list here. Let's also open up this thing. I doubt we're going to get anything, but you never know. And that is a duplicate. Okay, so let me roll all the armor, see if we get anything worthwhile. And none of that armor was actually any good, so let's add the trophy to our little trophy tower here. We beat it in 2 minutes and 2 seconds last episode, so we'll be starting off with the Kill the Boss crystal that we had in our barrel last episode. We also have another one in there, and the reason I'm doing this is because I realived all of our Eternals over there. They're all back and living, so that we can see whether or not we can summon in more than one at a time. I know that in order to do that, that's the wrong buttons, we need to go into the army specialization, which I haven't done yet, and we may want to go into that potentially because I don't know if having more damage output right now from these guys is really all that worth it. Maybe as we get closer to the max rank, then we can switch back to it, but right now this may not be the one to be going into. We'll kind of see. If we can still summon in 2 of them right now at level 4, then we'll leave it. If not, then we may want to change that. Oh, we got nice with the random things here. We got Gilded, Lucky, Extended, Healing, and Easy. That's a pretty nice vault to start today off with. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay. I don't really know why I'm just running through and not summoning these guys in. That would probably be an ideal thing, right? If I can press the right button. And we only summon in 1. Okay. So maybe it's a chance that we spawn in 2. Or the thing that we're spec'd into right now is going to limit to 1 until we get, I think 5 or 6 is when it changes to 2 on that list. Maybe with our hollowed guy we can get a favor from Wendar. We did not. That's unfortunate. Well, whatever, that's fine. We don't really need them at the moment. Would be nice to get a couple of the favors up to 4 before we wrap up, so we can actually see like the benefits of actually doing that, since we didn't really bother with it too much this season. And maybe with the Valera one here, we can actually get another favor. That would be nice. We need 6 more hearts. We have all the hearts to do that, and we didn't get another favor. Dang it. So after that run, we have 3 skill points to spend, and we also got a boss box with really nothing that we want out of it. We got an armor piece I'm just going to leave in there for right now so it doesn't actually roll. And I'm going to take 1 opal from our loot run there. This is all the stuff that we got from that run as well. I don't really feel like that run was all that good for me. I feel like I spaced out and I just ran around mostly and not really do anything that entire run. I feel like it was a complete waste of my time. My bad. It should have been a little bit better, but it wasn't. I'm going to do that. And then we should have enough to make 1 orb. We were 1 thing short last episode, right? Yes, we were. Cool. So let's take that. Let's also do this and get ourselves 1 point. And now with that 1 point, we can buy 1 more level into the Summon Eternals things, which is going to bring us up to level 5. But over here, we still need 1 more. So at level 6 is when this is going to start summoning at least 2, I guess. So what I'm going to do right now, and it may be a little cheaty to some people, I do apologize. It's just, we're going to be wrapping up shortly anyways. We got a couple more things. It starts in mid-November or late November is when the season resets, so I don't really care all that much, to be honest, right now. So what I'm going to do is do the game rule thing. We're going to do the vault multiplier. We're going to boost it all the way up to 25. That is the maximum we can actually do. So we're going to do that. We're going to run probably a bunch of vaults. Once we hit level 200, which is only 39 levels away, that isn't really going to matter anymore. We're going to have to start eating the burgers and all that, like I said. But for right now, the sooner we get to 200, the sooner we start rolling better gear, the sooner we start just kind of seeing how far we can push ourselves into the pack with all the burgers and stuff that we have built up already. So I'm going to run probably, honestly, just a bunch of Afterlife ones just to to kind of push the level. I may also end up running these other 3 cake vaults because those are super easy at this point. So I'll run those, probably the afterlife ones. These ones I'm just going to leave alone for right now. But I'm going to run a few of those and see how high up we can get. And yeah, maybe we hit 200 today. That would be kind of cool. All right, so for the first cake vault here, we got 30 cakes to find. We found Gilded right off the bat. We also rolled Plentiful, Hunger, and Easy as the initial modifiers here. So we are already a minute down, or like 2 minutes down, right, to find all the cakes here. So we need to find these first few very quickly to try and actually make this doable. This run is actually kind of shaping up to be a really good loot run if I can actually find all these and have time to loot afterwards, because we've gotten, I think, 2 gilded now. We just got a horde on the last room. And we just rolled treasures. So yeah, we got a double gilded, a horde, and a treasure. We just need safe zone, and we can really just run through and grab everything. That's the closest we've come to losing the loot from a run in a while. This guy just critted me for so much there. That was really scary. We have 6.5 minutes left. That's the last cake. We, I guess, can go clear a little bit of the room. I have been looting as I'm running through so that I don't have to run back too far because we have, like, chaotic. So, honestly, I may just clear this room just a little bit and leave because, yeah, I don't need another Vindicator dude spawning and doing that again. That was not very cool. All right, well, we got 4 minutes left. Let's just complete it. I'm not going to risk it any further. There's no point, really. The looting was nice, but it is what it is. I'm just going for XP at this point, not really the loot too much. So after that run, we only went up 4 levels, so it's not too bad at 25. I thought we would jump up like 10 levels at a time there, but we didn't, luckily enough. But the modifiers from that run were fairly good. We got Gilded, Double, we got Horde and Treasure, and then we got Furious, which is not very good. I don't like getting those ones. And then we got Difficult and a double Chaotic as well near the end there. Overall, it wasn't too bad. I did loot a little bit here and there. I just didn't loot fully like I wanted to. We had like 6 minutes, like I said, and I didn't really utilize it too well. But let's see what we got in the box here. A whole bunch of cakes, and we got another piece of the armor set. So hopefully that rolls into a piece that we don't actually have yet. That would be nice. Please be something other than the helmet. Where did that just go? It went into our inventory. We got boots. So now we have 2 out of the 4 pieces for that thing now. So that's pretty cool. We can almost have a full-on cosmetic set going. All right, so before we jump on into this next vault, I have a quick question. Is it worth leveling up haste anymore with our atomic disassembler? Like, is it as fast as it's going to get regardless of our haste level, or will it make a difference if we do the last 2 levels? Because it needs 10 points to buy 1 more level, which will put us at 4. And if I buy that, then we'll be short on points for strength when we hit 175. But if I hold off and then buy strength at 75 and buy this one next, we'll be 6 points short unless I have enough of the opals built up by then to then buy the next level of haste. But I'm going to wait for you guys to tell me whether or not this is actually worth getting another level in. I think someone told me a little while ago it wasn't worth doing it anymore. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure if doing another level is going to make a difference. We can also do another level, or actually both the last levels of speed for 10 points as well, so that we're moving as fast as we can without having to eat a candy bar, and then we can eat the apples just to boost us past 5. That would also be kind of good. So yeah, I'll let you guys tell me which one's worth going into. For sure, strength at 75 or 175, and then I'll worry about either buying haste or speed, kind of off of what you guys tell me here. But either way, I am going to spend the next 5 points on the Eternals, because at level 6 on the Overpower one that we went down is when we can start summoning in at least 2 Eternals. So I'm going to do that. It's only 5 points. Our next rank up should be enough to do it. I don't currently have enough opals to buy one or build one more skill orb thing. We're 4 short. We could fortune this, and maybe we do get it right now. That would be kind of cool. You know what? Let's give it a try. I highly doubt it, but you never know. We got something, and I have it in my thing here. We got 8. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we have enough to do it. I'm gonna make the skill orb and get the level of Eternals right now. And there goes another skill point there. So now let's buy the last thing that we're going to do in this for the time being until we get strength, and then I'll start spending skill points again. And now with that, we should be summoning in at least 2 a cycle, or when we summon them, it should be spawning in 2. So I'm going to try and keep all of them alive, mainly these guys, because I think they're still are like heavy hitters right at the moment. These guys did level up, but none of them are super close to their numbers just yet. And also, I thought these guys were at max level at 13, but they did level up when I built the other dude. and they went up to 14 on their own. I didn't have to feed them burgers or anything, so that's good to know. I also leveled up all their strengths again, so this guy's still our heavy hitter, but I'm going to try and keep those guys alive mainly, and then a couple of these ones as well, because they're like 18, 19 damage apiece. The other ones are kind of just low numbers. So I'll try and keep everybody alive as best I can as we're running vaults here, but we'll have to keep an eye on that as I'm going through. Well, aiming for level 200 today might have been a little optimistic on my end, since the level 25 XP doesn't actually jump us that many levels. We are going up about 4 or 5-ish levels every completion here. So we are very close to hitting 175. We are 10 levels away, and what I want to do right now is just run a bunch of cake vaults, because those are fairly quick for me to do and fairly like risk-free and able to just complete it and get the XP from it. So we have these two ready to go. I'm gonna probably make another 1 or 2, because I don't think we're gonna hit 175 off of these 2 crystals. I guess we'll see. I'm also not gonna show the runs, because it's just gonna be me grabbing a whole bunch of cakes, and that's gonna get repetitive and a little boring very quickly. So if I come close to dying or something, I will show that in the vault, but for the most part, we're just gonna be going in and grabbing the cakes for the XP. I'm not really gonna loot too much. Also, I edited down the last section, or at least the last vault, and that Vindicator actually hit us for like a lot of hearts. I don't think we had all of our gold hearts, but we definitely had all of our red ones, and it critted us for almost all of them. I think we had 4 or 5 hearts when it hit us once. It may have actually hit us twice back to back very quickly, but it looked like it was only 1 hit, and it took a lot of our hearts. So when we hit 175, I'm going to roll all of the gear that we have, because that's going to be the next tier level of loot, right? It sets every 25 levels. So once we do that, then I'll hopefully get some better gear, because right now this stuff is not really cutting it at the moment, especially if those guys have a chance of doing what they did on that last run. But anyways, I'm going to run these 2 cake vaults and see how close we are to 175 when we're done. So I had to run 3 cake vaults to hit 175. I didn't do any looting whatsoever, so the modifiers really don't matter too much here, to be honest with you guys. I did, however, kill 2 of the loot goblins, so 1 in the second vault and 1 in the third vault here, and we managed to complete all 3 of them without losing an idol or getting really close to dying. So this is all of the loot that we got. In the first cake vault here, we got a weapon. Let me take that out. We also got another unidentified relic. Maybe we can roll that into something good. We got some mod boxes and a Pandora's box. I'm going to leave all that there. We got an idol as well I didn't see, and that's really all we want out of that. All right, let's move on over to the second cake vault here. We got a little bit more armor. Let me take that out. We also got a tier 1 dank. That's pretty cool. I don't think we've ever gotten a dank from a vault like that. Maybe we have. I don't think we have, but there we go. We got another unidentified relic. Nothing else that we really want out of that. Our little goblin dude dropped us some armor pieces, so let me take all of those. It also dropped another scroll for a weapon. Or no, that's for the idols. That's cool. All right, we also got a heavy repair core, which is a tier 2 repair core, so that's nice. And for the third vault here, let's see. We got a bunch of cake. We also got another armor piece, or another chance of getting an armor piece, so that's good. Let me take the boots. And we also got some pants and another unidentified relic, and that's all that we want out of that box for the time being. I'm going to leave the mod boxes for right now and roll them when I have a whole bunch of them, because right now it's just a whole bunch of backpacks and stuff. Anyways, the loot goblin from this run gave us a ancient vault seal. It also gave us a scavenger vault again. We got 2 more armor pieces. We got a lucky apple, a flawed ruby, which I don't think we can actually use. I guess maybe it says treasure hunter. Isn't that the one we have? Yeah, that is the one that we have. Okay. So we put that onto a gear to roll an additional modifier with a chance of breaking it. So is this like the banish thing for the idols? I guess we can try that. We also got another heavy repair core and some money. So we may actually want to run this ancient vault and get some more of the high level dudes to kind of fill out our little rank thing here. Well, let's see if we get the chest piece or the pants for this. We got the chest piece, so now we only need the pair of pants for the cake outfit. So that's nice. We got 1 more to go. Hopefully we can get that eventually here. We got 3 of these. Let's see if we get anything. Those are all duplicates. And as far as this ruby goes, I'm actually going to hold off on using that for right now, because if I break the gear that I'm wearing right now, that's a little bad since I don't have a good replacement just yet. And I'm going to take this and run it right now, because I would like to add some more of those guys if I can grab them from this run. So I'm gonna afterlife this thing, get a crystal up and running, and we're gonna run and see if we can grab these guys. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try and find all 4 of these guys if we can. I also forgot to do this. I guess I can't do that. Oh, I can do that while I'm in here. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. We got to do this quick so that I'm not wasting time. There we go. We got strength, the next level of it. I'm going to run on through and hopefully find all 4 of these guys this time around. That would be ideal. We found our first one there. We got Antonio, and here's our secondary one. So out of curiosity, while we are running this vault, could you actually kind of cheese the artifact gathering in an ancient vault? Because for every one of the dudes you get a box from them, and then if you're actually able to complete the thing, you get a boss box as well. So could you put the Journey and Odyssey and all that onto this crystal and then run it and have 5 boxes to go through and potentially have artifacts coming out of all 5 of them? Or is it only going to be limited to the boss box and then the other 4 boxes don't have a chance of spawning one potentially, I guess? We also have poisonous spiders spawning now, which is going to be a little annoying if we don't get an idol with poison protection, which this one currently does not have. So that's going to be a priority now moving forward, because I don't know if there's any mobs that have withering on them by default, other than the wither skeletons, obviously, but I don't think they spawn in the vault, or at least they're not spawning in the vault just yet for me, so eventually I guess we'll see if that's going to be an issue that I need to worry about as well. So I only managed to find 2 of them, so let's knock these guys out since there's nothing there right now, and we can plop them in here. We got Dowski and Antonio Ash over here, so now those guys are starting off at 14 like them already. Cool. And I'm just going to crank their damage and their health. The speed is kind of important too, but I'm not really too worried about it right now. Let's also throw weakness 2 on Antonio here, and then we can throw, let's see, wither, weakness, and resistance. Let's throw withering on Dowski, and then let me crank the rest of these things as well. And let's take a look at the boss box that we got. So we should have 2 shulkers. We do indeed. And then we also got some more armor. We got another 2 of the unidentified relics. And we also have a trader core that is going to get thrown into the recycler over there. Okay. So let's see what these guys give us. You guessed it, duplicates. And let's take a look at these shulkers here. We got another couple pieces of armor. We also got another one of those scrolls that lets us re-roll their special things. So I don't want to use that right now. I don't think there's anybody that I want to re-roll that on, so I'll just hold on to it right now. Let's move on over to the next one here. We got a couple more pieces of armor, and oop, I didn't want to take the pizza. And that's really about it, honestly. So that's pretty good. We at least got 2 more Eternals or Ancients to add to our Eternal little group here, so that's nice. So out of all the armor that we got today, this is all we got. We didn't get any Omegas today, but we did get a chest piece that's slightly better than the one we have right now. It has 2 less levels, so that could kind of stink a little bit here. Worst case scenario, I can just repair this one. I'm not too worried about it over 1 level of toughness. That's not really that big of a difference, I don't think. So we're gonna Wu-Tax that and see what it rolls. I also got an idol with chest rarity on it. We can use that with our armor set with all the chest rarity stuff on that as well. We are going to have to use this pair of pants and this helmet as well as these boots. These 2 chest pieces are probably going to go to our Eternals because those are going to be a little bit less than what we are wearing right now. And before we actually Wu-Tax this chest piece, let's throw that flawed ruby on it to get another modifier put onto it and see if it's actually going to do it. So if we lose it, oh, we actually got it. Okay. And it didn't do anything. So that was supposed to add another modifier, but it already had armor toughness on it. So what did that do? It didn't do anything, did it? I don't see an extra level there. There was already 3 levels available to it. Did I do that backwards? Was I supposed to Wu-Tax it beforehand and then do that and see what we got on it? I'm gonna actually do these one at a time and then remove them with the void thing and see, like, oh, especially that. See, soulbound, we don't want that on there. All right, we got knockback resistance. I'll take it. Let's throw another one on there. We got parry. We got 1 more slot on it. So let's see what we get. We got a +3 health. Okay, so that's gonna be slightly better than our chest piece right now. Our first roll for the helmet gave us thorns damage, which I'm honestly gonna remove that because we don't have that skill and it's just gonna be a waste of a modifier there. So let's do that. Let's throw another one on there. We got armor toughness. Okay, not the greatest roll. It's only a 0.1, which is kind of awful, but it is what it is. We got durability. Okay. And next up, we got another thing of thorns damage. Dang it. I think by doing this now, it has a chance of removing any of the ones we just put on. They're not a guaranteed to remove thorns. So please don't do that. Okay, cool. It did remove the last one. Is that what it says? Nope, it just says remove a random one, but it removed the last one that we put on there. So I am completely fine with that. Okay, let's throw another one on. We got a chest rarity on it, so that's nice. That's going to be one that we are constantly running because I don't have another good helmet to replace this one with, so we have to swap to this eventually. And we got knockback resistance, I believe. So those rolls weren't too awful. Let's see if that luck continues onto the pants here. We got durability, so that's not bad. Let's throw that on there. We got the knockback resistance, and we rolled thorns damage on these as well. Please remove it. It didn't remove it. It removed the resistance that we had on there. That's annoying. And, oh, I did it backwards there. Oops. Oops, I was supposed to remove the thorns thing. Okay, it's going to remove the armor thing, right? Yep. It sure did. There we go. The thorns is gone. And it gave it right back. What are the chances? Okay. Well, I don't have too many more of these orbs, and it removed the wrong one. So it still has thorns damage on it, so we have to waste one of these. It gave us durability again. Please remove thorns damage. It did. There we go. Thank you. Holy cow. Thorns chance again. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm just going to leave that on there. I'm not going to try and take it off with the void orbs again, because these are the last ones I have. And if it starts taking off all the good stuff again, then I'm kind of boning myself here by not putting those on. So we got knockback resistance, a +4 resistance, and last up here, we got Soulbound. Dang it. We have 2 modifiers on there that I really don't want to have on there, but I don't want to risk pulling everything off again. We even lost an armor thing. We got it up to 9, and then yeah, that stinks. Okay. Let's see how lucky we get with the boots. We got a health right off the bat. Okay. We got a Soulbound. Dang it. We got a +1 armor on that last one there, and the last one is, I believe, knockback. Oh, no, cooldown reduction is what we got on the last roll there. Okay. I'm not even going to bother doing that with the idol. Let's just rank it up with 4 things. We got attack speed, cooldown, health, wither, and poison immunity. Ooh, that's a really good idol now. That might be one that we just run whenever we run vaults because it has both of those immunities on it. All right, well, there's our new set of armor going forward. Does that increase our overall stat any? No, we're still sitting at 31. Anyways, before we wrap up today's episode, I don't remember if I've already shown all the loot that we got from today, but this is it. So I have 3 opal ore, and I think those came from one of the cake runs because we had plentiful or rich or something, and there was 3 opal in front of me. So I just went ahead and grabbed it as we were running through. I didn't really loot any chests, but I did grab those, and that's all I'm really remembering from grabbing. But I'm gonna roll all of the relic boosters. We don't have a whole lot of them. Maybe we do get something. I highly doubt it. We also managed to get 2 more runes. We got a dig site and a crystal cave, so that's pretty cool. I also have 17 more trader cores, so maybe they sell some stuff that we actually need, which I don't really know what I need anymore. I guess vault plating would be nice, but not really necessary. We got one of them selling star essence. I'll hold on to that. Everybody else is going to get chucked into the machine over there to get turned into an eternal. Let me grab these guys as well. I know I had 1 or 2 over here. And do we have enough of this to get a thing? We got, out of the 3, we got 1. Ooh, okay. Not a good roll. Not a good roll at all. That stinks. And let's see if the duplicate streak continues. We did roll a bunch of stuff, but yeah, those are all duplicates again. That's... Oh, actually, hold on. Wait a second. That is the Twitch emote. We already have that done. I didn't put a block there to signify that. We are missing one of the element ones, so these boots don't really matter. Never mind. All right, well, that is going to be it for today's episode. In between episodes, I'm going to armor up the Eternals that we got today so that they hopefully don't die as soon as we spawn them into a vault. And hopefully next episode, we hit around 180, 190 on the rank here because we went up about 19 levels today, so if the levels keep climbing 4 at a time on a completion of a vault, then we should be around high 180, maybe 190 range next episode. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it as always, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.